Hey guys, this is Delta, and earlier I posted a video about, I'll post like part 2 of the video, so this is going to be part 2. This is going to be basically what happened today, as you guys were wondering. So first off, before I tell the story, I just want to warn everyone that there might be some swearing in it. So I'm basically going to be narrating what happened. And of course, since we're in high school, there's a lot of swearing. Yeah. And I also want to warn you guys that I'm going to be introducing a lot of new characters. People that I don't really ever talk about on Quotive. But on the chapter, when I post it on Delta's Adventure, I'll make sure I list everyone's name and a brief description on who they are. So, and before I start, I want to give a shout out to Silverheart, because today she was so freaking amazing. She made me a cover for my video series. Thank you so much, Silverheart. I love you so much, and you're one of my best friends. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'll have a new shout out like every day. So today was Silverheart. Yesterday was Panda Bearstorm. I wonder who tomorrow will be. Okay, getting to the story. So today I have like this health exam, this final exam for health, and I had this final exam for gym because I'm in summer school. I was really stressed out this morning. I couldn't even flip eggs correctly, and my dad got really mad at me. So I kind of came to school kind of really depressed, and I'm just normally depressed a lot. And the first person I saw when I walked in, guess who it was? Just take a wild guess who it was. And guess who was making, of course, those mean gestures, those dirty looks. Guess. If you guessed it, do you have that? You have the answer in your mind? Of course, it was Marco. And that was, if you don't know who that is, that's my ex-boyfriend. And when I walked in, he tried to trip me, but he was so stupid. He knew I'm too quick for that, so I just jumped over his foot. And then, that was basically the first part of the day. It wasn't much, because he was already pissed off from yesterday, because we had this text conversation, which I will talk about later on in the video. So, I did my health exam. I did pretty good. I got an A, and I bet you guys don't really care, so I'll just get to the point. So, in gym class is where it all happened. Marco was pretty much avoiding me and my friends, me and my two friends, Amanda and Ariana. But we didn't really care because we knew he was the biggest douche ever. So, we were just practicing our dance because that's what we had to do for our final exam. Some stupid dance. And by the way, we got an A on it, by the way. So for my school, the class period is 2 hours long. So every hour you get a break. During the second hour break, we were kind of hungry, thirsty, so we went by the snack bar and the soda bar. And all of a sudden, Marco, barges through the doors. And he starts snapping at me, calling us faggots. And we had no idea what he was talking about. And we've been noticing he's been doing this ever since me and him broke up. Which I don't understand because he broke up with me and I haven't done shit to him. So I think he has some kind of personal disorder that I don't know about. This mental disorder. Because he can be all happy for a moment. All of a sudden he can switch over to being some kind of monster. So I think he's bipolar or something. So I wonder if this is still recording. Yeah, it is. And my battery's low, so he barged and he started snapping. It was kind of funny because he kept mixing up his words. He kept calling us bitches, faggots, douches, pansies, stuff you wouldn't be stuff you wouldn't want to be called, right? So my friend Amanda lured him, like taunted him, and started yelling at him. So I got out my iPod and started recording it. And then, after 5 minutes of snapping at each other, Marco finally turned around. He realized I was recording the whole argument. And then I stopped it the moment he turned around. And he said something like, if you delete the video, then I won't tell the teacher, or if you post it, I will call the cops because you're bullying me. First of all, I wasn't bullying him. I was just defending myself from what he caused. So I refused to delete the video because I knew he would always lie. And he's just being a little tattletale, and we're freaking in 10th grade by now. So, I didn't delete the video. So he told my gym teacher, Miss Maybe. Of course, Miss Maybe went up to me and said, "Shelly, why are you being a little bitch?" Just kidding, that's not what she said. She said, "What is this stuff Marco was saying about recording him and threatening to put it on YouTube?" I said, "I'm not recording anything. I wasn't doing anything. I was just taking selfies." By the way, I don't ever take selfies. So, she didn't believe me. She said, "Give me your iPod." Before I can actually delete the video, she snatched it from my hand. I don't know why I didn't just report that, 'cause that's just like stealing. Okay, she took it out of my hand. And she watched the video. She noticed all the cussing from all of us. So she took away my iPod and she sent me to the office with the iPod. So I had to go talk to my principal, Miss Kane. And when I was walking out of the gym, Marco was laughing, of course. So was Ben. So when I got to the office, Miss Kane was stomping her feet. And she was crossing her arms or whatever, and she huffed and puffed. That was a weird way to put it. She was just scary, holy crap. She knew I was coming. So she sat me down. She sat me down in a chair. Sorry, I just heard something. She put me in a chair like I was being interrogated or something. And then I gave her the iPod. I showed her the video because she was making me. And then she deleted it. She deleted it herself. And then she told me to tell her what was going on between me and Marco. So I told her that he's been being a complete douchebag to me ever since. And I just don't get it. Can someone tell me why guys do this? Okay, what logical sense is this? So your boyfriend, well, your ex-boyfriend, before you guys broke up, he literally tells you that you're his life. You're beautiful. I'll never leave you. Of course, after the breakup, he's all like, "Oh, you're so ugly, you're worthless, I hope you kill yourself. I hope you find your brother in hell." I don't get that. If you're a guy watching this, can you please tell me? Just please tell me. I just don't get it at all. Anyway, so I just explained all this boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. So Miss Kane didn't really care. She just said, "Oh, just resolve it yourself. Ignore Marco because he's being immature about it." So I said, "Okay." So, and then after a while, she sent Marco to the office. She told me to sit in the chair. She told me to stay in the chair. Then Marco walked in, and it was awkward because we had to sit by each other. So, and then we pretty much talked about it. And then there's this one girl that Marco likes now. I'm not sure if they're dating or not, because I don't really care. Her name is Mariah. She's probably the most ratchetest bitch I ever met. Well, just kidding. She's not ugly. It's just that her attitude's ugly. Like, holy shit. She's so protective over him. It's like, she's probably the reason me and him broke up. Like, because she would always say mean stuff about me. So she would go tell Marco false stuff about me. So basically, Marco broke up with me over something she said. So I started blaming stuff on Mariah. And then Marco started, like, defending her. Like, holy shit. And then an argument broke out in the middle of the freaking, peace circle we were having. So, things got worse. So, she said if she ever sees me and him in the office again, we're gonna be kicked out of summer school. But I don't really care because summer school's done tomorrow. Why does it matter? People's logic these days. So, something else happened. Oh yeah, so at the end of the day, Michael was crying, and Mariah went up to me. She whispered bitch in my ear. I don't get it. It's like Marco told her that I told the principal on her. Now she thinks she's like in trouble. But I don't really care because I don't really like her. But I really don't know what to say about this. I mean, I'm just so tired. It's like 9 o'clock. And I just had this like text conversation with him. He said something like he kept saying sorry to me, but I didn't believe he was actually sorry because he's probably the biggest liar I ever met in my life. I just don't want to talk about it. I mean, I feel like I'm about to cry right now. Oh my gosh. So, I guess I'll just turn it off right now, I guess. See ya.